Hi, this is George Swift from Bigger, Brighter, Bolder, Mindset for Success, and today I want to talk to you about doing more and doing different in order to create greater levels of success. Now, if you want more out of life, if you want life to be better, if you want to have more money, more success, a better health, better body, if you want to have better relationships, you want to have more clients, greater growth in your life, then you're going to have to do more and or do different. Now, the do more approach is kind of the caveman approach to success. It's the oldest, tried and tested way of creating success, which is you just work your way to success. You just work harder and harder and harder. You work harder than anybody else. You do more than anybody else. When everyone else is sleeping or eating, you're working. Now, guess what? As entrepreneurs, sometimes that's exactly what's needed. Sometimes we need to forget about the idea of having weekends off. We need to forget about the 9 to 5 concept of working the 35 hours a week. We need to forget about having summer holidays and Christmas holidays and everything else, and we just need to work and work and work our socks off in order to break free of where we are and get through that plateau and go to the next level of success. It has its place. There's also another way, however, which is a little bit more, or has a little bit more finesse, and that's the do different response. Now, do different really means innovation and creativity. Now, I'm a huge fan of doing different. In other words, if life isn't giving you what you need, but you're working really hard, then yes, you could work harder, but more often than not, you need to do things differently. You need to innovate. Innovate new products, new services, new ways of delivering those products and services, new ways of charging for it, new ways of hiring people, working with people, new way of dealing with partners and joint ventures. You might need to innovate any and every area and aspect of your business and even your life. The doing different way is about looking at what isn't working, and instead of just doing more and more and more to get a little bit more result, we have to do something different, sometimes even radically different, in order to get really big results. Now, here's the thing. They both have their place. The do more, I call it the caveman approach to success, is literally go out there and bludgeon the world until it yields its mercy to you, okay? And there's a really good place for that. And there's some practitioners out here who are brilliant, you know, on the web, and they've got products and books out there who are really good at kind of stoking those fires within us to go out there and do more. You know, if you're out there and you're holding back from life, you're holding back from everything you could be, you're holding back from doing what you need to do to create the success and achievement that you want in life, then you know what? Sometimes we need to just go out there and we just need to belt more nails with more hammers to create the success we want. However, the smart person knows when you need to hit more nails with more hammers to get more done, or when you need to find a different approach. For me, being a smart entrepreneur is about knowing the difference between when we just need to get out there and do more and be bigger and go out there and take what we want out of life and take what we want for life and from life, and when to apply ourselves in a different way to get a different and better response. For me, it's about understanding and being really honest with yourself. Am I doing all I can do in order to maximize this way of doing it? If I really am working so hard and, you know, I'm only getting this amount of result, then you know what? We have to look at doing different. We have to find a different way. Quite often, you can come back, reassess, innovate a new way of doing it, and we can take something that was this big, a successful achievement that was this big, and turn it into something this big. However, sometimes it's not about just keep finding new ways of doing things and tinkering and meddling. It's about getting out there and just doing more and being bigger. So, I want you to go out and assess your own life. If you're not having the success you want, if you're not getting the achievement from your business or life that you want, I want you to ask yourself some simple questions. Am I doing everything I can in order to maximize what I'm currently doing? If the answer is no, then you might want to go out and give that a go and see where that takes you. More marketing, more social media, more telephone calls. Get out there and talk to more audiences. Get on social media more, whatever it might be. Do more and more and more and see where that takes you. If you genuinely feel that you are almost maxed out in what you're doing here, then the chances are you've maxed out your current way of doing things and you need to find new ways. New ways of achieving even better results than what you're currently getting. So here's the thing. I really back creative business, which is entrepreneurship for me. For me, an entrepreneur is a creative business person, and I hugely support and back that. However, I also back the grind it out, get out there and hustle, work mentality. There are no shortcuts to success. There is no easy way to success, but we can make it much harder than it needs to be. Flogging a dead horse, a model that isn't working for us, is the hard way of doing it. You see, if you're getting one sale for 100 sales appointments, then yeah, you can go out and have 200 sales appointments to get 2 sales. For me, that's a really hard way. You really are trying to flog that dead horse to death, right? However, death again even. However, if we can come in and get 2 sales for the same 100 by innovating a new way of doing things or creatively applying ourselves differently, then of course that has to be a better solution. So if we can get 2 sales out of the same 100, we're putting no more effort in for twice the return, as opposed to doing twice the amount of work for twice the return. And that's what I mean when I say you need to really be honest with yourself. Do I just need to do more, or do I need to do different? Only you can really know once you're being honest with yourself. So think about that. Until next time, be successful.